all y'all liberals, the far left, crying about toxic masculinity and Donald Trump and dictators and totalitarianism and all that crap, check this video out.
I will abolish the Constitution and I will establish the only logical and rational Constitution, which is the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We have a clash between an Islamic civilization and the Western civilization. We celebrate our own civilization and we preserve it. We cannot be soft. Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam was commanded in this ayah, what they want you to become soft, so they become soft.
So what do you think about that? There's a movement out of the Middle East to come infiltrate America and completely take over and change our way of life. The guy says clearly, if I win, the first thing I'll do is abolish the Constitution, and the only logical Constitution to put in place is Sharia law and the Quran. So these guys, like, when they come to our country, not all people from the Middle East are bad, but they all are driven with the same passion. They have one ultimate goal: to convert the world to Islam. We are supposedly a Christian nation. Where are Christians at? Do we have that drive? Do we believe in our God to that extent that we'll go into other countries and try to change a country? So for everybody's talking about Donald Trump, totalitarianism, dictatorship, we have people in our country that want to convert America to Islam. That's their goal. Out in Texas, there's a property. It's an entire town. Somebody sold it to these guys. They built schools, hospitals, stores, restaurants, houses, their own mosque. You're allowed to drive through there and spend money, but you cannot live there if you're not Islamic. What? Thought this was America. You don't know half the stuff you bitch and complain about. Wake up and realize that there's so much more than going on than a stupid airplane or all the crap that the media tells us to focus on. You think you have a hard time living now? Do you know what they do to homosexuals and women and people that are trans under Sharia law? You don't get to protest. You don't get to holler and scream. You don't get to dye your hair blue. You don't get to do none of that. You get to be unalived. That's it. From the top of the highest building. That's it. You need to start loving your country and realizing there's other people that want our land, and they don't want us on it unless we convert.